Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is my second video on this YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing gel X extensions with some 3D designs, and the overall theme is going to be Beetlejuice. This is because tomorrow, or in the sequence of this video, like the next day, my boyfriend and I are going to see Beetlejuice live in Toronto. And as for any event that I find fun, like the F1 movie or I don't know, just little things with my friends, I love to get my nails done on occasion. But I have to be honest with you guys, a lot went wrong during this. Like, you'll see later, but my phone dies and then I have to film with my iPad for like all of the design process, which I'm sure is what you guys actually want to see. So instead of like do my nails with me, I'm gonna make it like watch me work, because that's literally all you're doing. So if you guys aren't really into a lot of yapping and you want to just see the process, this may not be your video, but I do have another video that I finished filming that should be a lot better. I'm experiencing I'm experimenting a lot with like different camera angles because I got a new thing to record with. So this is one that I was trying out. Honestly, I didn't really like it that much, so I have like a few other ones that I try in my next video, and then you guys just tell me which one you think is best. I think for designs, this one may not be too bad, but it depends. I'm trying to like take a lot of like inspiration from a lot of different YouTubers. Like for, oh my god, I love Nails by Kai, Get Pressed by C, and Susie Nails. I think those are like my top right now, and I just love watching their videos. Okay, so these are the acid-free primer and dehydrator, and generally I actually like to sand my nails, wipe off the dust, and then size out my tips. I don't like having my base coat and then sizing it out, because if it doesn't fit, you have to take it off and then it's sticky and it's like, I don't know. Luckily, I do have some of my tips slightly memorized, but I still check just in case. I'm planning on making like more videos that are more detailed in like my process, because I don't know, a lot of times when I'm like editing this, I'm like, I don't want to make it too long. So I end up shortening a lot of clips and like speeding things up like here, because I just think it's really boring. So I think I'll just have like a few videos that like go into depth about each process. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know and I'll probably start working on it soon. I also saw somewhere that if you dehydrate not just the nail, but like around the nail, it's also really good, because with a thin layer of primer, I really try to like wipe off as much as I can off the brush, because I want to make sure it's not too much, because I know that is really bad. Like if you have a lot of primer, it'll pop off. But sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. And here is my favorite peel off base, and my only peel off base that actually works, with gel X. Why am I breathing so loud? I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think my face was really close to the camera, and that's why it's so loud, and I don't like that. But at least you can see what I'm doing. I think it was a little hard to record in this position, just because like my hand was just in the air. It was shaking a little. Oh, here I'm just scraping off the gel from my skin before I cure it, and then I wipe my other hand off. I feel like a lot of my yap has not been like centered or like actually have any substance. I'm just like talking. So I'm actually going to try talking about something like more interesting. So more about Beetlejuice. Oh my god, bless you. I'm so sorry. But Beetlejuice started off as a movie that was directed by Tim Burton in 1988. And then there's a musical that was made from it, also under the name Beetlejuice, and it's basically the same story, but I think there were a lot of revisions. The story concerns a deceased couple who try to haunt the new inhabitants of their former home and call for help from a devious bioexorcist ghost named Betelgeuse. But it's actually pronounced and often spelled Beetlejuice. Okay, so here my phone dies. A lot's going to go on. I'm just confused. But I did my other hand, and I'm going to show you how I actually do my shaping. So I like my thumbs shorter, so I usually just cut them off with some nippers, and then I try to file it into an almond shape. So I like to go, I don't know how to explain it, like kind of soften out the corners, and then I slowly shape it in like that. But then I overfiled my sidewalls. You don't want to do that, that's really bad. So don't follow me. I'm gonna have a better shaping tutorial in the future. This is not a tutorial. I am not a professional. Do not follow what I'm doing. I'm just a random 14-year-old girl who just picked up nails one day. So I'm gonna do it to the other side. You can see the difference in my technique for how I file my left and my right. And that's because one of them is my dominant hand and the other isn't. Yep, I overfiled again. So now I'm going to be using more of an 180 grit file. The other one I was using beforehand, the larger, more square one, was 80/80. So that just means that it's more coarse. Funny thing about these files, they're actually from like Dollarama, but they were my dad's. He bought like a pack of 36 because I think he had like issues with his toe, and he only ended up using one. So when I got into nails, I was like, oh, I need a nail file. And I just happened to see them, and it was there for a while and he never used it, so I just took it. And only now, after like a year, am I starting to almost be finished with the pack. So honestly, it's great if you want to get into nails and you're not too sure. You should probably have like a Dollarama near you if you're in Canada, and probably a Dollar Tree if you're in the US. Here I'm using a ceramic bit with my e-file, kind of a thick ceramic bit, to blend the edge of my cuticle, so that's called sealing the cuticle. And later I'm going to use a very fine grit sanding band to further seal it. Before I move on, I'm going to just dust off with a nail dust brush and some alcohol. There was a lot of splatter for some reason, so I had to turn away. But here we go. Now we can go to the next hand. I just realized that I have not mentioned this yet, but the reason that like my eyes are so weird is because I had eyeliner because I went out with my friends today. So I was also really tired, so I only ended up doing one hand for designs, and then I went to bed. Girl, what? Okay, I thought that my phone would have enough battery. It was only at 7%. So I'm gonna continue filming on my iPad and we're gonna do a design for this hand. I just realized that like my nails could go through the gloves and it was so sharp, but I thought it was really funny. So now I'm gonna be taking out the colors and I'm so excited. So number one, we have this one from Zejai. And I'm moving around my setup because it was really messy. But then the star of the show was from this other brand. But it's white. How is it the star? Ow. Well, here you go. It's actually a neon green. I'm watching Beetlejuice. Without me? Are you playing games? Now that she's gone, I finished up my base colors. I don't know why I never actually showed like the colors that I was using other than the neon green. But here's one of my line art brushes. I think I was using number 3 because I have it in order. I named them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 being the longest, so 3 is like in the middle. Yep, that's 3. This was honestly such like a fun set, and I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to record the important bits of me actually designing it. I also only really I did one hand on camera, and then the other one I have a little bit of footage of my boyfriend doing like my other hand, like the base, and then I did the design for the other hand off camera. Here I'm just trying to balance out the 3D gel because I was doing like 3D gloop. Here I'm using a 3D like clay-like gel, but it kept getting stuck to my gloves. I like using these little silicone and kind of plastic bits that I got from Michael's from when I was in my clay sculpting era, and honestly it helps. Here I'm painting the spider, so that's why I use the clear clay gel for. And I'm using a detail brush to really get to those edges. You can see I'm really focused. always look upset when I'm focused, but I swear I'm not. Remember, use your pinky. Here is my boyfriend doing my nails. What?
I kind of know how to.
Okay, then don't use your
pinky. Whew. Is that good?
Yeah, it was really good. Should I record this or should I just lock in?
Lock in.
Okay.
One more time.
And as always, here are the end results. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Bye.